Now goes it, everybody. Spike Daddy here, back with another episode of 7 Days to Die, Alpha 17 Experimental, now on build 208. I thought I seen something down there. I thought I seen a chicken. Not a chicken. Darn. Anyways, so what was it? I don't even remember what the heck we did last episode. It's been a couple days since I recorded, unfortunately. Been busy, of course. XMLs came out. And I had to redo some of the XML files, busy at work, you know, the whole routine and the whole drill. And I've been streaming a little bit more often as well. I know we found the wrench actually inside of here, and I crafted up a bunch of cobblestone rocks. We just ran out of wood. I did make a bunch of iron arrows as well, but we need to keep that, fire going there. Let's grab a little bit more, actually, and throw that in there. Yeah. Okay, so now we did get a quest. Quest is a little ways away. Now we could go to the quest. We could do the quest, but I'm always fearful that I'm going to run behind on the base for Horde Night, and I'd rather get it up and out of the way right now. Oh, I didn't want to scrap that one piece of wood. Give me that. And then we do this, and we do that, and haha, we're good. Okay. So I think we need to find a spot to where we're going to build a base. We got all the cobblestone kind of made up right now. Let's go see if we can't find a spot over here. So I want to be a little ways away from there, but not too far away from there. And this area right here is looking pretty nice. Harvest out some of these boulders, get some more iron, because we're going to need a lot of iron for iron spikes. Because I'm definitely going to want iron spikes. So let's go ahead and let's clear out some trees. I did edit the XMLs again. I did reduce the amount of wood that we got per tree. So as you can see, I'm still getting a good amount of wood, but I'm not getting, you know, the whole 800, 900, like 1,000 or so that we were getting like on every single tree. We still get quite a bit. Yeah, we still get 1,000 total overall, but not the 2,000 that we were getting when we fully took down a tree. So I also made a couple changes here and there, but for the most part, everything is about the same. I did realize after streaming that the crafting multipliers for the intellect perk, I think I'm going to have to update it just a little bit more because everything is still pretty slow for crafting. So yeah, so I think out here is where we're going to build our wonderful place. How many blocks can we make? 900 and something. That's too many. Let's do 400. Or do we want to go somewhere else? See, we really haven't done too much of the exploration. I think maybe 7-Day Horde base, maybe on the road? I think that might be a good idea. I heard somebody. I see, bird's nest. So I made 200 iron arrows just to have them, or iron arrow heads, I should say. We only had like 80-some feathers. But I made more because I know we're going to go through them. I think we went through that area, didn't we? Yeah, we already went through there. Okay. So, like, because the roads are normally really flat. They're nice and open. No point of interest nearby. Like, yeah, like this right here is nice flat ground. So yeah, I think right about here. Right about here. Make a base, because we're not really gonna essentially. I mean, actually, we are gonna do a little bit of digging downward. Maybe we shouldn't do over this. All right, let's move over to here. Right here looks like a good spot, right? No spot like this spot. Right off the side of the road. Easy to get to when we finally get the bicycle and whatnot. Let's go ahead and take down a tree. Let's clear all this stuff up around here, and let's get ready for hopefully not a wandering horde. It's day 3 in the morning, so we still have quite a few days before the day 7 horde comes, but you know me, guys, I always like to build my horde base before I even really go out and do any kind of big exploring or anything like that. And that's really just because of the fact that, well, to be fully honest in that, I like getting prepared. I like being prepared for when the horde's coming, and I don't want to feel rushed. So if I get it done now, we can go out and loot all we want all day long, no problem. Come back, and then we'll have the base ready for the horde. Yeah, that's just the unfortunate part. That's the way that I like playing the game. I've always enjoyed building the bases first and then going out and loot. Now, That would be different if my first quest wasn't, 1 point some odd kilometers away. Because I think, where is it at? It is... Yeah, it's way over there. I mean, it's essentially up this road, so we could probably actually follow this road all the way up. So, let's take some of these blocks. Let's mark out how we want. God, of course, doesn't match up the road. Okay, that's fine. Let's start it right about here. So we got one. Now I'm gonna make a relatively funny. Hold on. Got him. Zerped. It's more food for me. I like it. Bam. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to make this one sustainable for a good couple Horde nights, because we got the trader right over here, right? The trader's really close. Our base is right there, and honestly, once we get a bike, it's going to be so easy to go back and forth, and a lot of the quests might actually be up and over in this area, because this is random gen, of course, and I've noticed that there's really only one trader, so I want to build somewhere close to the trader. So, and this is about close as what I want to be, basically. So we're going to go, I think we're going to do an 11 by 11 build. So 1, 2... Okay, that's 11. Do we want to go that way? I think we want to go that way. I don't know. How far does 11 go over? 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah, we should have plenty to go over that way. Okay. 3. Whoop. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Perfect. And there was a little bit of latency right there for a second, which makes me believe that there might be a horde coming in. If you pay attention to how your game runs, and all of a sudden you get like a little blip of, why was there like a little bit of lag there? I wasn't doing anything crazy, aside from maybe placing a block. Most likely there's a horde. Hey, look at that. I was right. Look at right here. Look at, guys. A horde. Let's get some of that good old tasty experience, shall we? I gotta remember, I'm not on my stream. I can't just go run face first into all these zombies. Nope, and I can't afford to miss either. Good lord. Okay, he still hasn't came over yet. It's alright. I keep missing that stupid guy. I noticed that you gotta aim just a little bit up. Well, at least that guy didn't come after me. Okay. Hey, they're freaking playing leapfrog here. What the heck's going on? I mean, I know they can jump on top of each other, but still, that's kind of ridiculous. Wasn't really aiming for him, but that'll work. Anybody? Oh, God, crawler. Gee, many crickets. Hey, dude, how goes it? You want to do me a favor and not crawl after me? Thank you. They're freaking walking around like pincushions. I find that absolutely hilarious, by the way. I'm trying to get rid of all these stone arrows, too. I made a bunch of iron arrows. These are just the stone arrows I'm using. I wonder why they keep walking on an angle, though. I wonder if the devs actually programmed them that way so they're harder to hit. Like they're not walking straight at me. Oh. I'm gonna walk into somebody. I know I'm going to. Nope. Crap. Let me guess, that little turd just infected me. Oh, hi. I didn't even see the big guys coming in. Good lord, how many big guys are around here now? He's dead. The one problem about the big guys, man, is they have a lot of health. He's gonna take out my tree. Don't know you. Oh, you took out my tree. You jerk bag, Edgar. Edgar, you're a jerk. Ooh, okay, let's jump up the blocks. Don't break my blocks. Let's see if we can get big guy over there knocked out. Come on. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I've gone through almost 80 stone arrows just trying to take these guys out. Doesn't help I'm missing these headshots pretty bad. Hey, big guy's down. Ooh. I don't know, was it me or that actually looked like it went like right over top of his head or right through his head? Stay down. Aha. Give me all these freaking arrows back. I mean, not really. I don't really care if they go back, but... But still, is that everybody? Nope, you're still alive. How are you alive? Well, you're dead now, so that's the end of that. We good? I think we're good. Right? Okay, we're good. How did we do for levels? It's level 17. Wow. I don't even know what level I was beforehand, but we did pretty good. And all the blocks are crafting up quite nicely. So let's see what we got here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cool. That's 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. Can I grab that? Thank you. Hold on. Let's take out all these stinking cotton plants. Oh, come on. Thank you. Okay, any rocks inside of here that are gonna make it so I break more blocks? No, good. Yeah, there goes Discord. I forgot to turn Discord down. Alright. Oh, come on. Just place, please. So I've noticed with the update, not with just like this past update, but with Alpha 17, I've noticed that blocks are not as finicky as placing on grass sometimes. But sometimes it reverts back to the old way where it doesn't want to place there because there's something there in its way. Hey, look at an arrow. Come on. Yep. Come on, cooperate with me. Thank you. Really? I'm guessing there was crawlers in that horde. I'm gonna take a wild guess. I don't see crawlers very often on here, so that's got to be the case. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for these little sneaky devils. Freaking jerks. Oh, come on. See what I mean? Like, it should have placed there. Cool. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go one more row outwards. So I think there's put one there, put one there, one there, one there. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, right? That's middle. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's middle. Perfect. Okay. So now we'll build these up. But first, I'm going to, let's see here. So if we go out, we're going to go around it. Because this row right here is actually going to have our first little layer of spikes. No, no. Jerk of... Oh my god, really? Stupid things. These things right here just... I think you should be able to place a block over top of them. I mean, come on. Look at the size of these freaking blocks here, right? Seriously. These things look like they weigh almost a ton apiece. and you're telling me I can't place it on top of a little tiny stone, or I can't place it on top of a little tiny thing of cotton, I call BS. That's just me. I call BS on that. I mean, you can place them on top of the regular grass, so why can't you just place it on top of the cotton? Right? Makes no sense. And again, with it misplacing, there was nothing even there for it to misplace on. It just tried to place on top of the grass for some reason. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. Wow, we've actually burnt through a lot of blocks. Let's make... I'm going to make 200 more just to play it on the safe side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to run over here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. That makes 4. I'm out of stamina already. Probably because I got to eat food. Can we make... No, not right now. 4. You know, I love that they made it a little bit more realistic on the stamina thing. With, you know, jumping requires stamina, but for building it sucks. 4. 4. I'm out of stamina. Now I gotta wait. Again. Well, I guess while we wait, we can do this at least. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Okay. And now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So this right here is middle. I'm going to go ahead and go right here. This is going to be the center part where we go upwards. All right, let's go finish this part over here. I'm just waiting for stamina to regen right now. That's why I'm not doing the other ones yet. And you guys all know the routine. You guys know the base design. But this one right here, of course, is going to be a little bit different. I did kind of show a little bit of a teaser, spoiler, doodad thing when I made the XML video. It is a little bit different. It's not too much different from the regular pole design. But it is... I guess in my opinion, it's a little bit different. It's still a whole pole design, but it's a double layer one, and it's no longer one of those ones where you can just, oh, there's a wandering horde and I can just leave it alone because the spikes are going to do the work. Yeah, the spikes are going to do some of the work because of course the spikes do actually a good amount of damage. Like the iron spikes do a lot of damage actually, but it's not something you can't ignore hordes anymore. You can't ignore them. Like you'll be sitting there just all fine and dandy, everything's looking good, everything's looking great. The next thing you know, that you got zombies inside your base. It sucks the way it goes. I'm glad they did it though, because to be fully honest in that, the pole design was pretty OP. I mean, you guys have seen it. I mean, that's the reason why that I use it is because it's just. I mean, I could come up with other builds, but it's really just because of the fact that that's just a really strong build. In 16, at least, it was. Let's go ahead and scrap, though. Not scrap them, but stop them for right now. Yeah, we're going to need more than that. Let's make another... Let's do like another 60 more. No. Do 100 more. Let's grab our ladder. And we're going to put one there. One there, one there. Now, the reason why that I don't put the bottom rung on. Now, I know zombies can jump and they can get up to the ladder. I know that, guys. But when you try to go all the way down and you're stuck on a ladder and you're trying to get out and it doesn't let you out the ladder, that's the annoying part. That's why I don't put a ladder on the bottom rung. Let's see here. Let's see. Punch, 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 punch. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, I got Fury of Blows. I forgot. So if you got Fury of Blows in that, you're unarmed. melees actually attack faster, as you can see. A lot faster than what they were, of course, in the beginning. Come on, just punch it. Punch it. Punch it good. Do, 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 do. You must punch it. Come on. I'm just clearing it out because the outer ring, the 2 blocks on the outer ring, we're going to be digging downwards. Come on. Punch. Punch. Punch the ground. Punch the rock. Punch everything. Oh, that's the sound of the grass getting punched. Okay. I'm like, that's an interesting sound effect. What's causing that? Okay, because we're going to dig 2 blocks out all the way around. And then we're going to commence from there. So I know this is kind of boring, guys. I know you guys probably want to see the build, but I'm just going to start digging right now. And I will bring you guys back when I get it all dug up and we start working a little bit more on the pole placement and whatnot. All right, folks, we're back. I got the dugout. I got the blocks down. It's time to work on the poles. So, got these right here. So we're going to put one right there. Basically, one of these in each one of the inside corners. Like so. And then we're going to do the advanced rotation. And we're going to stack and stack. Rotate it. Of course, it goes the other way. And then we're going to go there. And we're going to go there. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yep. Right there and there. And then right there and there. Okay. Now it's time for the poles. So the usual pole design that we normally do, of course, right, is a little bit on the different side. You normally have the poles that run up, you know, like this, and they go across. Well, instead, we're going to run these poles on the bottom. And we're going to run those inside, not on the outside part yet. Like so, and like so. And like so. So now, okay, so this is going to be a little different. I hate flipping through the rotations, so I'm just going to go ahead and go over on this side now. Now this side right here, facing inwards, we're going to put right here. On this row. Like so. Like so. Then we're going to come back over to this side and put them right there. So you can see how there's a little double layer. They got to break through that block first before they can get to this one right here. So that creates 2 layers, but you can still swing through it. And, yep. And we're going to go over here and do that one, that one, that one, that one. Like so. And one right there. So now this side right here is completely done. So you see you got the double wall. So just even over here on this side right here, where there's one there, they have to break through this before they can break through and breach. So it's basically, it's acting as a double layer, but kind of looking like it's only one layer. So that's kind of the whole concept between the whole thing. So we're going to go ahead and put there, 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 there. Now you don't have to put this right here. You could get away with just the poles because it still acts as a block that supports it. The other nice thing about this is, since this is a double layer, they can pretty much take out an entire wall and nothing's going to collapse, which is quite nice. It's a good thing. Trust me, it's a good thing. Yeah, there's that. There's that. Okay, then we go back over on this side. And I hate flipping through the rotations. Like you can easily just do one side at a time and just keep flipping through the rotations, but I don't really much care for the whole rotation thing. Especially since it seems like there's like an infinite number of like rotations you can do with some of the blocks. I'm gonna go over that way, and we're gonna go over here. Now, of course, you can change it up. You don't have to use this corner right here. I just feel like that's kind of one that kind of suits the bill a little bit because you can still shoot arrows through it. You probably could get away with other variations of it, like even if you put like a 50 pillar or something along that lines there, just so you have another block there at the corner. Because the problem is you could place these type of blocks right here all the way straight across, but then you wouldn't have a double layer right here at this corner, and that would be considered a weak spot, and the AI would actually find that, and they would target that. And you would have that on, what, 1, 2, 3, you'd have that on 4 corners, basically. So, something that you really don't want to have. Oh, crap, I put him in the wrong spot. God dang it. Oh, I hate wasting stuff. And I gotta make more poles anyways. And I'm scrapping iron so I can make some more, oh yeah, I'm not gonna cancel that. It still takes a while for me to scrap it. I gotta redo the scrap times. The scrap times are still a little bit on the side, you know. What is that? There we go. My cats are going nuts right now. They're just like running all amok. They're running amok. They're going crazy. Nope. Okay, those are all done. So I think we got all those done. Yep. So we should be able to do that. There we go. And now we gotta wait. But while we wait, let's go ahead and let's break out these little stinking things here that I accidentally placed. I don't know if they plan on fixing the sound effects for when you do this, but the whole grunting and grinding when you're freaking swinging stuff for a power attack, sounding like you're dying basically, or sounding like you're a zombie, it's kind of bad. So I did break some blocks, some boulders over there in the middle of digging all that stuff out. I got a crap ton of soil, so we can definitely make more cobblestone, which we're going to have to, because every single block that's here, now unlike, you know, the other builds in that where we would only really upgrade like these ones right here, like this row, that row, and then the next row, and we leave the other ones alone. No, you wanna go through and you wanna upgrade every single block. That way, there's no chance of essentially having one to where it's, you know, not where it's a weak point. Any weak point, the AI is gonna find it, and it's not gonna be a fun time for you. Oh wait, that's wrong too. Why is that wrong? I hate it. It's a floaty block. Yay! Okay. I want to. Oh, I did the same thing over on this side. Crap. Oh my god. You can tell it's late at night, guys. I'm messing everything up. It's early morning. I felt bad because I was going to get a recording done yesterday, but it was just so late at night and I was so tired. And I'm like, I'll record one tomorrow. I won't stream as late tomorrow. Well, I ended up having a really good stream, had a lot of fun. A lot of people were talking in stream, and I just started chit-chatting and BSing with them and that. Plus, I still had Ghost I was hanging out with on the stream. And next thing you know, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning again. So it's actually like almost 3 o'clock in the morning right now. And I'm doing this. I'm really tired. But I want to get a video out. Oh my god, the stamina's killing me. I had to run back to base, by the way, and get food because my max stamina was pretty bad. Come on, regen faster, please. It's getting close to nighttime, and I'd rather not be inside of this little base right here at nighttime. Because even though it's a nice structural sound place, it's, I'm going to need more than that many poles. I'm going to need a lot more than that. Why don't you go ahead and make me, like, 20 more. Just play it safe, because I still got to do the other side of this, I think. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie, let's go through the rotations. Okay, so that's going to be for this side right here. Yeah. And one right there, right there, right there, and right there. Bam. Okay, and that should go over there, and then that's this side right here. Yeah. Hey, was I right on the numbers? I was right. Awesome. Okay, so that essentially completes the pole design. The rest of it really is just upgrading the blocks, every single one of them here in the cobblestone. You don't have to upgrade the ceiling to it if you don't want to, but I prefer to do it because it's just a structural integrity thing. And then basically the first row out here, iron spikes. The next 2 rows, iron spikes. You can bring in some barbed wire if you want to slow them down. We've done it without barbed wire, and it did get a little bit more chaotic. They weren't as slow, so you couldn't get that many headshots. Like, I guess it really determines on what your weapon base is. Like, for me right now, I probably should most definitely, what do you call it? Go through and probably put barbed wire, because I don't have a nice gun. In fact, I've got a little pistol back at home, and the rest is a bow. It's going to be rough. That's why I'm hoping to get this right here built, so I don't have to really worry about it, and we can go do some looting, and hopefully I'll find a shotgun at the least. Best case scenario, I find myself a level 1 or a level 2 SMG and find a bunch of rounds. AK would work, of course, as well, but the SMG does have a higher fire rate, and it keeps him in the stun lock a little bit more than what the AK does, at least from what I've seen. So really the rest of it is essentially just upgrading. I mean, that's pretty much it. Use a claw hammer, or if you happen to be lucky and find a nail gun really early on, that's going to be your best bet, basically. But as far as the ability to get in here, freaking cats out there howling at the moon, for crying out loud. So your best way for getting inside of this place is going to be to set up that wonderful little ramp system that we love to do for when we used to bring our mini bike up here. But essentially without the drawbridge. So you're gonna have to take a little bit of a leap of faith, or just make sure you pick up. Here, let me just move this over. Make sure you pick up the the wooden frames before the Horde Knight comes. Otherwise, they'll just walk right up to you, and you don't want that. That sounds like a bad idea. I mean, it could be a lot of fun. I think it'd make for a great video. But yeah, let's not and say we did. We'll save that for the finale. Break all of these bad boys, just to kind of get them out of the way. All right, I do have quite a few blocks left over, so we're going to come out. Essentially, one row around the top is going to have the bars, the iron bars. I think I'm going to skimp a little bit on it at this point in time. I think I'm actually going to do something really cool, because there is wood bars now. That's right, folks. You can now make wood bars. They're not tough, but you can actually upgrade them to iron bars. Now, as far as this video sits right now during this point in time, in that I haven't changed the upgrade requirement from forged iron to scrap iron, but I do plan on doing that. So let's make like, I'm actually going to need quite a few of these, because I'm actually going to do something kind of special that you've seen in the other one, where there's like a little cage up top, so the vultures can't come down and attack you while you're standing on top of the base. So let's do like 120 of them. That sounds like a good number. We should also make some. Okay, let's do this. Now it's getting close to nighttime. I don't want to play this game at nighttime. It's still scary. Okay. Yep. Okay, so right here's the center. So we're going to come out one more. Like so. And I suppose just for time sensitive stuff, let's do this. I don't know how far these are going to stick out, if any. Oh man, they didn't fall. Amazing, it didn't fall. That's awesome. I'm glad that stays. Alright, so now we're going to go right there. So we're going to go right about here, right? Yep. I know for a fact I probably have like 2 or 3 zombies around me. And houses all the way, and the home's way over there, but oh well, I want to get this done. want to get the ramp. If anything, we just chill out the night up top of the base and hope to criminy nothing comes after us. Right? I mean, that's what the game's all about at nighttime. Oh, crap. Okay, so now that you got those, just to save on space and resources, god dang it. I mean, it's fine, because that's going to go out anyways. So you've got this wonderful thing right here. That leads up to here. So, huzzah. I am going to go ahead and make a iron hatch really fast. That way zombies can't climb up. If they do breach. If they do come and say hi to me. Let's go ahead and let's make the rest of those bars. What do we got? 24 of them? Screw it. We'll just do 100. Don't care. Okay, it's nighttime. Yay! Scary, scary runtime. That's wonderful. Oh, of course, I can't figure out where the freaking thing is placed. Normally, if you face the ladder, it kind of is supposed to go the other way, but I don't think it does. Right there. Aha, we did it right. Cool. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of working throughout the night here. So since we're going to do a little bit of working out of night and to make it a little bit easier for the video, I'm going to go ahead and turn the gamma up a little bit. So now hopefully you guys can see a little bit better. We'll find out in, of course, well, when I go through editing. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to copy that rotation. Now this is the only place we're going to go out one more. That's just for the connection. That's just so there is a decent amount of gap. Not only that, but you can take those same blocks right there and you can actually put them up right here before Horde comes. So let's see if we can't get these guys placed. Now remember, these are just wooden bars. These only have 300 hit points. They're not the iron bars. They're not, 2,500 OP hit points or anything like that. But it's the fact that you can get your base essentially built without having to craft that many iron bars early on if you don't have the time for it. Because you can always upgrade these, which is nice. Come on, just place properly. Yes, nice. Now that does, of course, help with, the screamer, not the screamer, but the spider zombies, come popping up on top of you. Let's grab these blocks right here, because what we're going to do is we're going to do the top part now. We're going to make the cage. And now the cage, you can actually bring in one more, or you can go all the way out, depending on what you want. I like having a little bit more of a walk space over here. That way I don't accidentally fall off the edge, Because remember, underneath this section where we're actually placing them, there's actually those other blocks, because it's a double layer. So what I'm going to do, since that's that way, let's go ahead and put these guys right here down. I'm going to bring that in 1, 2. 1, 2, so that leaves 3. We're going to put an iron door here, or just even if you can't put an iron door, you can put just a regular door. And then we're going to have the wood bars on the outside here, just as a last minute kind of, like if they do get up here or they do breach or anything along that sort of lines. It's all about taking precautions on this alpha. It really is. And we're going to do the same thing over on this side. And that's also just in case of the fact that they happen to get inside and they try to break through the hatch. It gives you time to run out over here, shut the frickin' door, sit off to the side, so when they breach, you can have at least a couple good shots to hopefully clear them out. Hopefully there's not too many chasing you. So let's go back over to the wood bars. Now you want these to face outward, like so, like so, like so. Now you can do just these bars all the way around. However, I kind of like having the, we're going to need more of these too, I think. Yep, we will. We will need a lot more flagstone blocks. Now, this top part right here, you don't necessarily have to upgrade to cobblestone. Granted, it is the lower upgrade. It's not on the ground floor in that. The zombies have to, of course, get to these blocks before they can destroy them. In order to do that, they have to break through the double wall underneath, basically. So I'm going to make some wood bars centered. Probably not that many of them. We don't have too many blocks to cover. Let's try 20, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these wood frames because I really only need just the 3 going across to walk across properly. It sounds like the cats are trying to climb the fucking walls. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. I'm seriously going to put them in kennels before I record from now on, I swear. It's like they know. It's like they know whenever I record. Of course, 2 more. It's like I could literally sit here the entire day, 24 hours, if as long as I'm sitting inside of my room not talking to myself in the mic. They are quiet. They're sleeping on the bed. They're relaxing. No big deal. As soon as I start recording, it's like they're completely different cats. It's kind of mind-boggling, actually. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more of those. All right, let's make some more flagstone blocks. And we're going to go here. And like what, 24 more? Sure, that sounds like a good number. Probably too many, but whatever. We'll use them somewhere, I'm sure. I like how it goes back to the slot where you're at. The only thing that I wish is it remembered the rotation. That's the one thing that I actually wish now. I know that's probably asking for too much, but you know. You gotta ask about some things. And, okay, we can go ahead and cancel the rest of those because we don't need them. Actually, we do need 4 more. And pillar. Nope, just 8 of them, please. Thank you. And then we'll scrap those. We'll get some more iron rocking. Okay, so where the hatch right there is, I'm going to do that, that. One there, one there, one there, one there. Okay. So now we're going to grab the rest of our wood bars. Advanced rotation. Bam. And this is basically going to act as a safe precaution because, of course, vultures do spawn on Horde nights. And unlike Alpha, freaking 16, where they weren't really that big of a threat, that big of a pain in the rear, they are definitely now a threat. And they're now a pain in the rear. So this is basically just going to make a nice little simple cage in that to when they come down and try to get you, they can't. Now, yes, vultures can still damage blocks. They can still come in and definitely wreak havoc on you. But now you have a wonderful little cage. And I think just to kind of essentially prove the point, let's go ahead and let's do a couple doors. I'll worry about upgrading them to iron. I'll use the forged iron to upgrade them to the iron door quality. And then upgrade those as well. And I think we'll also do this too really quick. So we're going to go... The other part that's important of this, I feel like it's important. It may not really be that important, but it might be... I don't know. We're gonna upgrade the centerpiece, right? And of course, I'm cold. And now I'm not cold. But that's okay. And now I'm cold. I'm curious, what temperature does it say that I'm at right now? 58 degrees. No. That's not really cold. I'm sorry, but to me it's not. I mean, to some of you guys in that watching and that, you guys are probably like, frickin' 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, some of you are probably asking, what the hell is that in Celsius? But for folks that are down south, down in like Texas, Georgia, and all that stuff like that, 58 degrees and that, some of you guys are probably like, oh, that's pretty freaking chilly, actually. Well, up here in Michigan and that, it's nothing. It's not cold at all, really. I mean, as long as you're doing something. I mean, yeah, if you're going out and you're camping and it's 58 degrees outside, yeah, you're still going to be sleeping in a tent because, for one, the ground's going to suck the heat right out of your body and you can go into hypothermia because it's not your actual body temperature. But as far as like resilience, as long as I'm doing something outside in that, I can work quite nicely, even in like 40-degree weather, and still be fine. Okay, so now that's upgraded, right? So that's fully upgraded all the way around. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take these iron bars. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to put them back in so they line up. And now I'm going to go through and I'm going to actually wrap this in iron, well, wood bars right now. There'll be iron bars maybe for the Horde. Now the reason why that I'm doing this, because if I'm not mistaken, the iron door, when it's fully upgraded before it turns into a vault door, because we won't be upgrading it to a vault door, has more durability than what the cobblestone does. So that means they're just going to pick a cobblestone block and they're going to chew through it, right? That's what's going to happen. But if you double layer it like this, so you can still walk around outside. You can walk around outside, you don't clip on it or anything like that, but when you fully upgrade all this to iron bars, that's 2,500 hit points plus the 1,500 hit points with the cobblestone behind it that they have to breach, which means they're going to go after the door. And you kind of want some kind of funneling, because if the door goes out, you don't have any structural integrity worries. If they break through a couple of these blocks right here, you might lose some of the stuff up top, depending on where they breached at. So it's just kind of thinking ahead, really. That's really all it is. Let's go ahead and make a couple. Oh, we already got the doors. Look at that. So we're going to take one of you. We're going to put you right there. Put you right there. Oh. We're going to go down here, and we're going to place you right there. Perfect. So now we've got the doors. Let's go ahead and let's actually upgrade this guy. Of course, we don't have any forged iron on us right now, but we'll grab some. That's why I got all that iron, extra iron cooking up. There we go. And now, it basically comes down to making some iron spike traps. Let's go ahead and make up a bunch of those really quick. And then we'll place some of those out there. These are going to take a little while to craft up, of course. But this makes it, this just right here just makes it nice. It makes it, you know, so you're a lot safer. Now, this right here, of course, looks kind of derpy or whatever like that. But, like I said, you could force it to where it goes all the way on the outside. And if you even wanted to do even like maybe a different build in the pole design, you could do iron bars. Iron bars do have way more durability than those cobblestone poles will ever have. And you could even double layer these guys. So I don't have any more other ones made up. All right, we're going to put pause on those real quick because I'll show you. So say you've got iron bar, so there's your wall. Well, if you go on this side and you backtrack it, bam. That's 2 layers. If you upgrade those to both to iron, that's 5,000 durability. And you can shoot through it. You can't punch through it, so you can't do any melee attacks through it. But you sure as heck can fling an arrow through it. So you could, in theory, just do this. I mean, you really could. Then just make sure your door is, you know, substantial. And you could literally just have a 1-floor base with maybe a little hatch that comes up around to where you can walk around up top like this. I mean, I've been debating about trying it out myself, but I know that the method that I'm using right now has been proven to work. Because I've done it on day 7 before. So, yeah. And like I said, the wooden bars don't have any kind of durability, so don't do it with wooden bars. A freaking 2 zombies will come and hit the freaking thing, and then bam, done. What was I making? Oh yeah, spike traps. Let's go ahead and queue up the rest of those real quick. So, but I think we're going to stay here for the night. I'm going to go ahead and craft up all these iron spikes, guys. We'll get that finished. Next episode, we'll definitely finish up this base. We'll get the, I'll actually craft up some cobblestone as well before I come back in, so we're not sitting here waiting. I know this episode probably was a little bit boring, but it at least gives you a little bit more of an idea as far as how the double pole design kind of works, and just the layout. I think a proper base is going to have a cage up top, especially when the vultures start really spawning in for Horde nights. And plus, this base right here would actually work good for random vulture hordes, because that's evidently a thing now, where you get actual vulture hordes. Kind of like you get dog hordes, where you get like 6 or 7 dogs. Well, you get one that's got like 6 or 7 vultures, and they are absolutely annoying. Because the ones that I've gotten don't even come down all the way. They just keep floating in the air. So, I don't know. I think that would do it there. But thank you guys very much for watching the video. If you did like it, don't forget to click on that like button, drop a comment, let me know what you liked. If you didn't, go ahead and click on the dislike button. That's okay, but still, if you do, make sure you drop a comment, let me know what you didn't like. And of course, as always, click on that subscribe button, click on that notification bell, that way you can be alerted whenever I release a video. And until next video, guys, take care and take it easy.